Please ignore him. Don't worry about it. However, instead of saying that's for my is a friend.
But I have one.
Oh, so you do. Well, there is a fine drink now, so we can get us moving along.
Dickens!
Yes, sir.
Are you pushing the blues? I am. Very
I
good.
do this for a living.
That is in place. Yes. Very good. And we are already there. Yes.
I do think she's quite comfortable.
That you have this excellent. I have too good to this bastard.
Is there a silence system fraction, just in case?
Indeed. Is he muted?
He is muted. He's muted himself, because I can't do it.
Because I'm worried.
That should do it.
We are
very technological this evening. The other playwright is on Skype over there.
in addition to being on candid camera, we're also on actual camera.
So you want to enter video too? We are video recording tonight's performance.
Yes, I'm
and
adding that into my camera list.
Fantastic. Can we just do that all the time?
I don't have a problem with it, but we
You know, he needs
will need to buy one
set
of those, and we will need to get a designated.
We got a $500 donation.
It's true, it's a $500 donation, and
Could put it towards that.
everybody wants to use tech grants these days, so.
We do like tech grants.
Right, Brooke? Yeah.
Tech is Brooke is our friend in the computer industry.
Changed the ending.
There's new tech computer machine.
so excited.
I'm so excited. We're watching it again.
Good! Excellent!
It's been a while
It is
since
a
I've
good
seen
television.
It's been a while since I've seen these twice.
You look frightened for a moment.
You know, the pressure's
Sure.
high.
We
It's
were
a big
talking
night for
upstairs
me.
about how we think we need to
You
do
understand?
version
I've
of
seen it
Christmas
all
Carol.
before.
It's like Christmas Carol, but like Groundhog's Day. And Scrooge has to relive Christmas
You are
Day
wearing
over
a
and over and
critical
over
hat.
until he gets it right. So
I'm already
Maybe
like
Christmas
last
Carol
night
every year,
because I
we
got
need to do something different than Christmas Carol every year in one of these.
But
Don't
things
know
change.
what happened last time.
I don't.
The
So,
stage is
We also want
set
this for every like classic
I
play,
believe
novel,
these.
everything ever written.
Good heavens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
We just have to vote early and vote often.
oh,
We also
yes.
have another show that was written by a friend of ours. that was
It's
written
a
as an
democracy
actual
now.
play.
See, it was just a tyranny last night. I just got to make the decision.
We're having a group in the play, but they have like 2 lines each. So we're like, dude, why don't we just turn it down and make a Trump show?
It has become a tyranny, but I'm pushing for a democracy. Aren't I? I'm a good man who
If it was from Paul's point of view, it was always Trump.
Trump.
And it's the real story. That's great.
I'm the chief.
I was like, that Hamlet sounds awesome. Is anybody coming in from the outside? Just nobody.
You should go hassle people on the street, Max.
Hello there. I am coming to the exterior meeting show performance. Oh, wonderful. Come on in. Hi.
Welcome.
She is actually in the office. Now I can't remember. It's one with the red mark his and one with the red mark mine.
Office.
Red mark his. One with the red mark is yours.
Scrooge, Mr. Scrooge, I believe there's some business for you to attend to on stage before you scare these people away.
Oh, very well, Dickens. I will set things up so that you can dress them up.
Absolutely. George, if you sit back here, you can reserve a seat for me. If you sit at this table right here,
I promise that you will still see the show from there now.
if you want to sit here, I'll sit here.
You scare them away, even from being at the other end of the room, Scrooge.
What are you talking about, Dickens? Don't bring them back.
You need to apologize, sir.
Yes, for you. You were there last. You must have scared me.
I actually believe that's an entirely different table.
Do you want to use my jacket?
Oh, no.
Okay.
But thank you, that's actually a brilliant idea.
Water actually came out of my nose. I I coughed in the water actually came out of my
Has
nose.
that happened and someone threw water in your face? Did it come back out of your nose?
I will try. I'm also pulling some things out of my ass today.
Now,
This thin scarlet mixed
So there's so many options.
Look at the bar.
Hey, show you with me.
Last time I paid attention, I was running around making chicken time.
Janice, did you turn the light off or did I hit it off?
It must have been an accidental hit, yeah. Actually, may I have a drink? Yeah, we're still gonna put it on mixed cash.
True, right?
Actually, pork.
Yes, it is.
what have you got?
Oh, that's classy.
I think I can go for wine tonight. Well, no, I still want.
I told them we come out to the theatre to
I'm
social,
sure you'll
to
be
interact
around.
with people, not to dig into our phones. I'm just telling you, this person over there,
This actually is probably was 75
her name is Redhead.
The
She's
great
very
stuff
nice.
that we're gonna use. When I'm really Meredith.
Meredith, yes.
Well, I had a leg up on you.
Hey, Maddie.
It's true.
Janice
Because I'm
knows this
important.
really well.
This is Brooke. She's feeding into her phone like the theatre, you know, they talk to people, right?
And this one,
Brooke,
every.
Brooke, Meredith, yes.
Oh, sweet, music. I was afraid you were going to say, like,
No, music.
Thank you.
Voting for.
Yay.
It's really good.
It was tasted 175 times.
They tasted the grapes 175 times before blending.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that's amazing, right?
We should, like, pay attention to what's going on.
If you're paying attention, it's only these folks.
Yes, I think the Scrooge scared you away.
Oh, that's good. Try that stuff.
These was low.
No, this is Anderson Valley.
And you know, it's one more thing, and we'll have to
Okay.
Two glasses at once, that's
That's what
Yeah.
was missing from my experience last night, so I'm definitely.
There you go. No, I will drink your 2 drinks. There.
Hello, how are you?
Very well.
Absolutely.
Ashley, very sort of. Oh, Ashley's my best friend. Oh, okay. There's no blood relation, I'll just choice.
Okay. On the program last week, she said,
Oh, yeah. Show was over. I got very detailed. Just recently.
okay.
Yeah, that's just furniture. Oh,
Nick, close. Couple of
Welcome, welcome. Now that you're properly inside, we can get started. Come in, come this way. You'll have to stop by this wine bar
I
here.
recommend the wine.
They don't have mead. They don't have mead. They do a wide selection of other interesting things.
Yes.
We tried to make them have music, he makes me.
Thank you.
We actually have a winter celebration meat that is really very warmed up and has gold spices.
We are actually in San Jose, which is San Martinez. I'm pretty familiar with that.
We're on Roseville.
So, and the mead is currently also available at Breakfast Market. And,
Slightly way to travel that.
certain things, so.
And we saw it on the shelf.
Not necessarily as I sure. Now,
I guess I need much more of that.
I'll take it, so I have it.
A young man I know, fiance, close to that. A family anyway. Yes.
had a ribbon cutting ceremony.
We are part of a winery that is on Roseville.
It's my one.
Yes, I actually
Yeah.
get to this one, just trying to.
I think he
not
lives
get
in
too much
Roseville.
away and it didn't
No, I want a glass of wine, if not a bottle.
Well, you
Where
can
is
do that
it?
tomorrow if we give you the card. We're open tomorrow for tasting. You can have many small glasses of wine.
Make it if I can make it to tomorrow.
If you give him a card, he can go. If you don't, he won't. Well, he might be able to find it.
Of course you can find it. I mean, encouraging people to trust me.
Sure.
Yes, that's high priority.
I do want to. Enjoy my garden. They're right by.
Busy today.
Yes.
Good. Sir, so glad to have you. How are you? What's your name? Michael.
Yeah, it's better than all of them.
I recommend the radium oil. It's quite tasty, yes. I actually wanted to get the stage ready. This man over there is schmoozing, not doing any of the work. I know, lazy drunkards. Don't touch yourself in the seat.
Isn't that, well, before you get a seat, there's something very important to take care of.
I recommend the William Hill.
I have not. Thank you.
It's good, man. Yeah. Solid, strong choice for strong men.
Well, thank you so much.
I was looking for tonight's tickets. I stumbled upon yesterday's ticket and my dad was great.
Tonight's show too.
Welcome, you've returned! So nice to meet you. This is my friend. Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome to our show this evening. Unfortunately, we really
Go ahead. You know, when the audience are doing the work, we gotta get the audience members to help. Dickens! This is your fault. Our audience members had to work.
yes, and that wonderful and Amber and Queen and Rory. Let's hope I can work
I suppose we can be generous. It's a melody generous like that role. Very nice. Good. Yes, probably it's not. Nice.
Let's go about this. Good sir. Good sir. So you have to get started quite early so you can finish by the time I recommend.
Michael, yes, of course. Well, you know, we've all realized that this sparkly eyes for, you know, aesthetic expressions. It's quite seasonal. I know that politics made a good arrangement for the rest.
Later on.
Over here.
These should be fine.
No? Yeah. I'm getting it. What if we copy everything? Make this right choice this evening. Come on. You. You should be so like a nice person. I'm ready with the I am tired.
well drag show.
There you go.
Thank you. Welcome to our show. Now, there are some strict instructions here for the slight performance. You must come over here first before we get any seats. Yes. For tonight's meeting, there's fried beers, wine, strawberries.
You give me small
Anyway, your speed.
just letting you know.
I think that would be best.
Where are they going? Where he is?
We also make some gingerbread cakes. Here, take that. Also, blood orange.
Did you do it?
And
Really quiet there for a while.
Glad. It's really more spicy. Spice. Stout. Goes right back.
You guys staying?
Yep, staying. The best way to celebration.
Dickens!
Yes, Mr. Scrooge.
I need your help. Sam, on your knees. You know the drill. On your knees, boy. No. Listen. Stay like that. There we go. See what you did, Dickens. What really needs it. Hey guys. My back and stop moving about. Hang on just one moment. All right, you can get up now. Fix your hat.
All other hats should be jealous of your head.
Thank you. I do like my hat. Thanks. Of course they were Dickens. Now shut up. You people can speak amongst yourselves. This is not a church.
Welcome, sir. Welcome to our performance this evening. If you'll come this way, there's some business to attend to before we take our seats. Drink, Janice. What is your speed? Why all this is flying through the air. Kind of. Very hot. But bring us an excellent choice. Well, it will not disappoint.
Oh, you on the stage there? Thanks for coming ahead. In there, yes. All right. Yes. See, don't ever say that I'm not rich.
Well, they can be very handy and bright.
Don't you ever take it off, it makes you look far more better than you were before.
Well, I have a story. Although there's been some minor limitations.
Yes. I promise you won't handle any more of Dickens' drivel without a little bit of drink at least. This man, he has been going on and on for centuries and made millions off my name. Oh, good.
Here you go.
Here I am. Everybody welcome Peter Jackson. Come on in.
Sir Peter Jackson.
Indeed.
Happy to have you, sir.
Thank you.
Peter, well, don't forget your drink.
I never forget my drink.
You have a lovely selection of wine.
Do they really want to go? Because I could go all night.
We go.
Where are we going?
This evening, beer,
Oatmeal stout.
oatmeal stout. Excellent choice, sir.
Will you people not drinking like that? I don't trust sober people.
Wise man.
They're too good at not telling the truth.
Oh, Bilbo, I need some money.
You get it now. You wouldn't want this. This is too good for your palate, madam. I see you're of the working class. Need to have it.
Thank you. I hope my sponsor's not.
I think you enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Sir.
Some friends.
Well, someone's friends with this gentleman.
One
Really.
more friend.
Which one?
Oh, so it is.
See, there's my friend.
It's that one.
Sit over there, my precious. Stand in the back. This thing will leave me alone.
I'll be back.
Hello. I'm surprised they didn't card you. I'm very upset about that. Would you like to see my driver's license?
No, I got it. She's asking, is it the policy? Oh, yes, but I've already found a solution.
You say?
So really a mathematician, right?
You are excellent at math, I hear.
Not magic.
No, the magic shall come soon. Ah, yes. Thank you for coming, sir.
The show just got better.
Yes, well, our dear
Okay,
no more seats. Can I bring you in?
Yes.
will discover.
And
I think he's got a seat up front. No, Jomo, there's a seat right there.
Efficiency is always the primary concern.
Yes, make friends. We'll need them later.
England slippers, flag, and one chair. Unicorn slippers, spider,
Shall we pull?
This is Dickens. This is Dickens.
Yeah.
There's spot. Read it. Dickens. This spot.
And whose fault is that?
Yours, of course. You distracted me.
Let me go run and get you a chair.
Okay, Kathy's gonna need one.
Okay. Hey, Nick.
Oh yes, Dickens. Very good idea, thank you. Fix me.
Yes.
You may still speak amongst yourselves. We're still not in church. I'll tell you when you're supposed to listen. Come on in. Oh, nice seats right up there. Keep going. Keep going. Yes.
Only one seat there. We'll get some more. Hold on.
People have laps.
In the meantime, I would ask you.
There you go. Good girl.
Now we need to receive post haste. Thank you.
Dickens, you need to fix me still.
The stout is very good.
So do not. Anyone know how to tie one of these well? Sir, get out of my way, Dickens.
Dickens, you say?
See, Dickens,
We have one picture here.
And another can live. Oh, okay. How about that?
This is like my Brazil so.
Apparently you're tapping.
Dickens, are you done playing over there?
I do believe we are settling.
Come here. Come here.
Oh, the tall ones? Oh, the green ones?
You tied this horribly.
Sorry.
Fix it.
Yes, you can absolutely.
I need to be presentable for my big night.
And there we hold this.
Two ladies to learn to think over a little bit.
Not
Although they made us move out of that space.
Oh, yeah. We need that space, you know.
Yes, I do. And we also can't have.
We can wait until for a few moments, you know what I mean?
How does he look?
Madam, yes?
Perfect.
Yes?
Perfect.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Oh, that is the exact reaction I was looking for. You touched the light. Oh, I'll be back.
Yes.
We can get one more shot.
Well, except that, yeah, you can eventually.
Yeah.
One more right there.
Alright. One more chair at the front and one right here.
You want to sit up in the front?
This was.
I'm not taking your chair. You can sit there, I'll just stand in the corner.
Are you sure that's what happened?
Yes, I'm just trying to make sure this is.
Okay. We'll store that back in the
There's only 4 women in here. I would like to.
Yes, I never know someone walks around with their own.
It's a hot chocolate.
The silencer is broken, so if it goes off, it should be like here.
He's distracted. Well, are we all settled? Have we all arrived?
Yes.
Are we all ready to begin our journey on this frigid winter's eve?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure? Is there anything I can do to make you more pleasantly at home? Anything at all? Your wish is my command. Pretzels. We have pretzels in the concession.
Safeway.
Say, well, that's a bit far. We are in a bit of a time constraint. So, there are a few bits of housekeeping that I am required to address before we begin. Here we go. Welcome to the first weekend of SJ Real's late night series for A Christmas Carol. For those of you who don't know, SJ Real is the San Jose Reps Emerging Artists Lab, a joint venture between local emerging artists and the San Jose Repertory Theatre, designed to bring new works to you in this fun cabaret-style environment. Tonight we will see Death of a Snowman.
Snowman already died.
That doesn't seem right. No matter. After the performance, we will be having a short talk back where we'd love to hear your questions and feedback. Before we begin properly, I would like to take a moment to thank a few people who made this series possible. San Jose Rep are hosting this series, and the incredibly supportive Rep staff who have been our mentors and guides. And the numerous organizers and volunteers of SJ Real who have made this series possible, some of which are here, I believe you guessed. During Death of the Snow, I think someone forgot to update these before giving them to me. Well, I guess they're useless to me. I would wager that now is an excellent time to tell you that you should all turn off your cell phones and any other sort of computer machines that you might have, and that we might have to keep these doors clear in case of emergency. And should you require them, the bathrooms are down the hall to your right. So, also, for press purposes, we may have a photographer with us. Also, there is a camera watching tonight, as in addition to my own photography. It's a bit of a hobby of mine. Anyway, now with all that out of the way, we can have some fun. It was cold, each item. Scrooge sat meticulously in his counting house, working on every last line. In his clerk, who was the dismally cold cell, giving letters. Scrooge, being the miser that he is, couldn't buy a single extra bit of coal for him on any of these winter nights. And just as the icicles under Cratchit's snows began, Scrooge's nephew Fred burst into the office, rousing "Merry Christmas!" And Scrooge responded with his usual.
What's this, Mr. Dickens? I thought we agreed that I would attend these festivities under very specific circumstances.
Yes, but you were otherwise.
Oh, you should have said something.
I didn't think I had to. In fact, I gave you time.
Oh, the county is quite nice this time of year. Hello, yes. Why don't we just all get started? What do you say, yes?
Yes.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to SJ Real's 4th weekend of A Christmas Carol night performances. Tonight we will be seeing... Oh, right, I should tell you about what SJ Real really is. SJ Real is San Jose Reps Emerging Artists Lab. It is an organization designed as a collaboration between SJ Rep and local emerging artists to, present new works in this fun cabaret-style environment.
We had already covered all of that.
Nonsense. Now, tonight, we will be singing, Pinoy Christmas. There we go. Final weekend of series. After the performance, there will be a talk back or some sort of an informal thing where you can come speak to the actors and the directors and stuff. It says, yep. But I would much prefer it if you just, all left the moment the show is over so that I can leave the moment I can. Yes? Good. Dependent. Now, I'd also like to thank a few people for making this series possible. Me. With all of them out that we are way out of the way, why don't you all just shut off your damn phones and get to listening, because I've got a story to tell you. But in every country, wherever people are, in the deepest part of winter, everybody stops and turns and hugs as if to say, well done, everyone. We have made it halfway through the dark. Here in London, We call it Christmas. The Celts called it the winter solstice, and the first settlers in faraway lands called it the crystal feast. But you know what I call it? I call it expecting something for nothing! Yes. Now, our story takes place during some of the most unremarkable weather in any story told by really anyone. It was London. It was Christmas Eve. Not a single soul was surprised that it was, cold and foggy. But honestly, I get a little worried when I see the sun in December in London. Anyway, Dickens, if I can count on you to, minimize your waxing idiotic, please continue.
Of course. Scrooge was in his counting house.
Oh, right. Great. Thanks.
He was watching over his faithful long-time employee, Bob Cratchit, who was haggard by his years of service to the miser. He was a large, diminutive man. And the office was so cold that he was required to wear a scarf. Stand up for us, would you? What is your name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl, everyone! Excellent. Cratchit walked into Scrooge's office and asked, "Please, sir, may I have some more time off?"
Please, sir, can I have some more time off?
Cratchit was saddened by this response. He hung his head, kicked at the dirt, and then asked Scrooge, why?
Why?
Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. I'll tell you why. Yes, you took a vacation to Glasgow last summer, remember? Of course I don't remember. Yes, well, you said, may I have some time off to go to Glasgow? And I said, and you said you would make up the time over the holidays. And I said, no, you won't remember that, and you will ask me for the holidays as well. And here you are asking me, now do you remember? No. Well, Bob, I'm sorry, but I cannot give you the time off tomorrow. What I can do for you instead, my dear, is I will let you go home early tonight, so you can spend Christmas Eve with your family. Woo-hoo! Yes!
Thank you!
Of course!
And then Cratchit went back to his house.
Celebrate! Celebrate! Yes! I'm jealous. Oh, Bob, come back! Come back! No! Don't forget the sack of coal. It is cold in your house, and it's going to be a frigid Christmas Eve. Have this generous sack, and, keep your family warm.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Go on now. All right. Let's see your celebrations.
Oh, excellent. You did no such thing.
Of course I did. I gave him the sack of coal so that they wouldn't be cold. It's really a general practice with me. Remember, we're here to tell these people how nice I am, Dickens.
That clock has been
Dickens, I think it is time that we move on to when my nephew came in. What do you say? I said my nephew came in.
Yes. Scrooge's nephew was one of the most charming and cheerful men in all of London. You could tell how charming and cheerful he was by this lovely hat that he wore on his head.
Hello, everyone.
Entered Scrooge's office with a rousing "Merry Christmas!"
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Fred!
And then he asked his uncle if he would come to dinner tomorrow night.
You come to dinner tonight.
Why, of course, my favorite cousin! Come, baby. Kiss. Kiss. I would love to come to my favorite nephew's dinner. Of course, you're not my cousin, I did not say that. Now, well, in order to make your dinner even more delicious, sir, I would like to bring along a dish as well. So what would you like?
He said, you can bring the wine. You can bring the wine. And a ham.
And a ham.
And a goose.
And a goose.
And 5 golden rings. 5 golden rings.
You quagmire! Entitlement and your won't dare retract! All you want are things! This is why we have a blackamoor queen running the nation! I don't know if I will be able to make it over to dinner tomorrow, for I am very tired tonight. I'm sorry, cousin, but I will think about it tonight when I go back to my office tomorrow, and I will make a decision tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Now run along, and Dickens will tell you.
Fred left the office and joined Cratchit over here. With the business hours finished, Scrooge went home through the twisting streets of London and made sure to stop and tell everyone he met just what he saw.
You look familiar. And you also look familiar. I can't get enough of a good long thing, huh? Yes. Oh, they're nice earrings. Those much really attract the ladies. Yes. Purple really suits you. You look just like a people eater. Oh, this is the lower class over here. And Sir Peter Jackson is very important, of course. We've already been over this. Sir, are you going running after us? Or, orange safety colors are very good to keep you safe during your run after your nightly entertainment. Yes. This one's your trophy. Thank you for making the time during your hard times with all the black. You need something that. You're covering it, yes. And sir,
And Scrooge arrived home. Yes, he did. And that is where our story today begins.
It begins. We have begun about 10 minutes ago. And I asked all these people to be thanking me for all of those things and
You mean that time is accounted for? Really?
Yeah.
We should pick up the pace of it, yes?
Well, that would be much more easy if somebody wasn't droning on like they were paid for by the word.
Scrooge went home and talked to people on the way.
Yes, I did that already. Let's see now, what else do I have to do to my Let's see.
He's very good at lists.
Get the milk, yes.
Though he's better at not.
Yes. We organized a pool of rare coins, yes. I swam in it this morning. Just, here we go. I'll speak to 8 members of the general public. 7? Oh, well, sleep can wait a moment. Hey, you! Ginger! Not my best work. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting through the day. Let's be as great as I can be. Yes, that gets a check mark right there. No, not just a check mark. I think that will get a gold star. Yes, very good. Excuse me, madam. Did you have something to say?
I was saying that you must have learned it from Mr. Dickens.
Oh, yes, I have learned many things from Mr. Dickens. Most of them have to do with drinking. Anyway, something like a little holiday spirits to get me into the Christmas mood and off to sleep. Wonderful. Come on.
And Scrooge retired. But little did he know, he was about to be haunted by 3 spirits. He would see what his life had been. He was going to see what the people of London actually thought of him. And he was going to see his death of his ways.
Charles! Wait on just a minute, I thought we were going to tell the true tale here, not the overwritten mess that you wrote. Now, in your pocket. Here you go. Charles, go on!
As Scrooge drifted off to Slumberland, he thought he was hearing the telltale thump of the poor and destitute collapsing on the street below him. But instead, he was hearing his own front door being pried open. And unbeknownst to Scrooge, 3 people that he saw every day were planning to play a little trick on him. Cratchit, we don't put that down, was slowly and quietly creeping up the stairs.
What's this? Do I hear somebody slowly and quietly creeping up my stairs? No, that must be my imagination.
And then Cratchit opened the front door and announced, "I am the ghost of Christmas past."
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
And he said, "I'm the error of your ways." And then he did a ghost walk behind Scrooge. And then marched forward and said, "I know everything about your past."
I know everything about your past.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, what did I have for breakfast yesterday?
He answered, naming Scrooge's favorite breakfast item.
You had bagels and logs.
Right. Danced across the stage.
That's very good. And who was the first kiss I had?
He answers,
Mary Lou.
Oh, yes, that's true.
and then he struck a triumphant pose.
Looking at that pose, you must be the ghost of Christmas past.
And then the spirit spun around 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Close enough. Threw the water in Scrooge's face.
I understand that you hired a 4-year-old for the job.
And then he cackled as he ran out. Excellent, yes.
I have had enough of this nonsense, so I'm going to go back to bed now.
But little did Scrooge know that the Cratchit of Christmas past wasn't finished with him quite yet. So I wrote down, back to bed. Cratchit crept back up the stairs, creepily and quietly, opened the door, and said,
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
and then Ghost walked behind Scrooge, marched forward.
What do you know?
You had bagel and lox this morning.
Indeed.
And then danced across the stage.
And who was my first kiss?
Mary Lou.
Well, that's true.
And he spun around 3 times. The audience will help me this time. 1, 2, 3! Go ahead.
Jackal!
I didn't tackle. Excellent. And then, one more time, not just bothering to sneak this time, Cratchit ran into the room, announced,
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Ghost walked, skipped the answers, danced, spun around 3 times.
What's coming? enough. Well, now that nonsense is over. It wasn't you. Who was it? Me? Damn it, Scrooge! I will go back to bed before I do anything wrong.
Just as Cratchit was leaving, and unbeknownst to both Scrooge and Cratchit, Fred was creeping up a different set of stairs in the house.
Oh, I have had enough of your games. I have played with you now. I would like some sleep.
And then Fred entered Scrooge's bedroom with a Merry Christmas! I am the ghost of Christmas present!
Merry Christmas! I am the ghost of Christmas present! Most certainly is.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't believe that there is anything interesting about a ghost that walks in and tells you exactly what's going on. Now, is there? No. That's like somebody who's reporting the weather, standing in the town square going, well, there's probably a good chance that it's raining, but He said, I am the ghost of Christmas presents.
That doesn't make sense.
Of course it does. The ghost of Christmas presents is a fellow who comes into every home during Christmas and, wears red, lots of fuzzy things, looks a little like a moldy lobster. Yes, he comes in and gives presents to people. Some people think that he also goes down chimneys, but that is nonsense. Anyway, on this night I was planning on making things go a little different for our ghost of Christmas presents.
Since it doesn't seem like I'm not even remotely useful here, why don't you tell us what happened?
Well, that's exactly what I was going to do, so why don't you go on over to the bar over there and have a good wine at this fine establishment? Go on, go on.
Good luck.
Have a drink. Oh, would anyone else like to join me for a drink while he's having one? Go ahead. Now, ghost of Christmas presents, come on in here. Oh, stand right there. Face your audience. Yes, very good. Thank you for being so good to young children. But you see, he's entirely underdressed to be going out into that typical London cold fog. So, let's get you a coat, shall we? There we go, just put this on now. Oh, it doesn't have arms, or maybe it does, I don't know. Later it has. There we go, what? Yes. Of course, without a scarf, your neck will fall right off, and then what will happen to your head? Get this over here, and around, and twirl! That way! Speaking of things falling off, we got to cover up your eyes, otherwise they will fall out. So put this on. You can figure it out. You don't have many things in your hand at all. Speaking of which, let's get wonderful. You have some loose. You're wearing shoes, I see. So there you go. Very good. Take them off. Step into the water. Yes, very good. It's smooth and wet. Well done. Let's get some gloves on you as well. There you go, just work it out. Boy, now those are the gloves. Fall off the lip there, be careful. Don't break your neck. Don't want to get sued on top of all of Dickens' shenanigans. Yes, oh, I almost forgot. These carrots for your horses. Yes. Second more than this is, because I have been keeping you out so late, she would otherwise kick you out into the doghouse. Let's get you back over to the lady to berate you and probably not give you any nookie. you need a drink, sir? Very good. Now I can barricade my door and no more of these ghosts. Sir, come here. Please, you. Yes, come here. Would you mind helping barricade this right over there against that wall so that none may enter right there? Yes, very good. All right, against that wall. Door. Yes, no one may enter now. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes. Now that this nonsense is over, I may finally get some sleep unmolested by these shenanigans. That's my cue.
Scrooge, overtired, wet, and having given his only coat to the ghost of Christmas present. Yes. Scrooge retired, expecting no more shenanigans. But he was to have one more visitor on that fateful night, and this one would be much more difficult for him to explain.
Have you? I am cold, I'm tired, and I am very wet from all the games we played. Let me have some sleep on this Christmas Eve night. Oh, there. Who are you? How did you get in? Answer! That's right. You weren't pointing before. Explain yourself. What do you want from me? Shall I do that? Don't you come any closer? Stay right there. Are you ghost of Christmas yet to come? Yes, I see. But I have entertained my nephew. I have played with my employee. What more do you want from me? Stand there! Come closer, please. I'll get you anything you want. Is it something in this trunk that you want? Yeah. Just stay on the other side. Very good. Yes. Thank you. Just keep this. And watch this. Right here for you, yes. Is it? I will give you. Oh! Hey! Let me out! I have fallen in and I can't get out! You out there! I can hear you talking! I have lots of money! I will give you all of it!
Though the accounts differ, the truth of the matter is that Scrooge was not visited by a silent pointing apparition that night. What actually transpired was that Scrooge, tired and woozy from his long night of visitors, tripped and fell into his trunk. He got a thunk on the head, which knocked him clean out. And the trunk being so well made, no one was ever able to open it again. And Scrooge was buried in that trunk. So Cratchit and Scrooge's nephew Fred helped each other get unburdened from all their grieving at Scrooge's funeral. And the undertaker helped prepare the casket trunk thing. What is that? as us assemble for the funeral. Right? I assume you know the words to God rest you merry gentlemen. Follow along. Scrooge and Cratchit entertained the funeral audience with a rousing chorus of it.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. And remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. God rest ye merry gentlemen.
Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming to the show tonight. Keith, please feel free to grab another drink and hang around for a while. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Also, if you have enjoyed yourself this evening, all donations to SJREF for this program are tax deductible. So if you fill out one of those little forms on your table, you can drop those along with your money, checks, and credit cards into the hat. Oh, I think we're supposed to switch the lines with that.
Thank you all, and have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah,
And a fantastic New Year. Anyone?
Oh, it's okay.
Anyone?
Thank you. You are
Sir. Sir Cadillac. Sir Cadillac.
Really? Didn't know you were going to do shows tonight. Yeah.
We're not going to do a formal talk back, so if anybody would like to just start shouting out opinions about the show.
That was wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Sorry I missed the show. I do update every single time.
Yeah. Better this time.
Yeah. Yeah, right, exactly. Okay, Marley, so yeah. I know, oh, I know. Yeah.